Hi folks, it's Jody with Strength and Wisdom Tarot, here to do a look-in on the sign of Scorpio. Now, like I always say, these are general readings, so, if they vibe with you, that's awesome. If they don't, deal with it. Thank you for everyone who has liked, subscribed, shared to my channel. Love you guys, you rock. And if anyone would like a personal reading with me, now would be the time to get it. In the month of January, my hour-long readings are now $60 instead of $70. And if you want to learn tarot, my tarot card classes are also on sale. There are 5 videos that are sent by email, plus a bonus video, and they're $20 a piece. So instead of being $100 for the whole set, it is going to be $80. And plus, I coach through it too. So if you're learning and you get stuck, give me a shout, shoot me an email, and I'll be your cheerleader. If you are interested in my mystery healing boxes, there are small, medium, and large. There is 10% off them this month, and I have a new size. I have the travel box now, and I absolutely adore them. They're perfect for all my tarot cards. When I do tarot card parties, even makeup or anything, valuable, you want to put in a safe place. They're awesome. So again, give me a shout. All that being said, Scopes, see what's shaking with you. Mid-January. Well, Scopes, I'm kind of thinking that there's a hollow victory here. You might have won something, but it doesn't even, feel like victory. Let's get into it. Bottom of the deck. Could have something to do with work. We have the 8 of Pentacles here. This is somebody, putting their nose to the grindstone and perfecting a skill, quality, craft, maybe learning one. They could be working on themselves to make themselves the best person that they can be. Scorpio, it's almost like you thought you had something in the bag. So let's get this. Scopes, we're going to start off with the Kwong card, the 10 of Pentacles. And this is like having it all. Enough money to pay the bills, enough money to have some fun with. Family life is very harmonious. Like having it all. And what's crossing to help or hinder? Scopes, you have the 6 of Wands. This is overcoming a battle and being victorious, coming back from a battle and being victorious. It's about getting accolades, props, recognition, being noticed. Scopes, maybe you have put in a lot of diligent work into a career, friendship, partnership, loveship, any one of those ships. And you get something ironed out. It feels like, it's like you get something going in the right direction here. Took a lot of hard work. Because in your foundation, Scopes, you have your card. It's death. Now, nothing to be afraid of here. If you want a situation to change, you want the universe to bring death in. And it's a transformation of something here, Scorpio. Something needs to die off. An old way of thinking, an old way of looking at something, an old way of, maybe speaking to somebody. Those are just examples. And that all changes because something has to change. Scorpio, maybe you are putting the hard work into something because you want the accolades. You want to be noticed in a friendship, loveship, partnership. But something needs to change here in order to have the success. Success can be yours. Absolutely. You might even think that you're already winning. But then something changes. Now, crowning your whole reading here, Scorpio, you have Major Arcana, you have Justice. You could be dealing with the Libra. But this is, something gets rectified, something gets justified, something gets made fair, something's balanced. Now, if you had got something going in the court system, sure, it could go your way. And maybe it looked bleak before, but then something changes, it turns around. But this, I think, is karmic justice. That something needs to be rectified or justified. Now, Scorpio, this could be your energy, coming from you, or it could be coming at you if you're dealing with someone else. You might have made some changes, or someone has made some changes, but it doesn't end there. There's a lot more change that needs to be coming. And again, I get this energy that, someone thinks they got this in the bag. Yeah, I put the hard work into it. I'm done. Everything's cool now. Scorpio, it doesn't work that way. Transformation is an ongoing process. And you always want to change for the better. But going into your recent past, Scorpio, you get the moon. Usually known as a Pisces card. Some people might say Cancer. But the moon likes to hide things. Lies, secrets, deception. It could be deep consciousness or intuition. It could be fear. But I'm thinking, Scorpio, that maybe in the recent past you didn't see something clearly. I just heard count your chickens before they hatch. But there was still something that maybe you didn't see or somebody else didn't see. Because going into your future, Scorpio, you've got the Three of Swords. And this is heartache, disappointment, hurt feelings here. And Scorpio, I'm kind of thinking that, you or somebody else thought you had this in the bag. You thought you changed something. You put work into it, but there's more work to be done here. Because I think the Three of Swords is like the tip of the iceberg. It's almost like you have to feel the feelings yourself. You got to feel that pain, whether, somebody inflicted it on you, you on someone else. It's almost like, seeing your fault or, owning up to that pain. Because that starts the healing process. Whether you recognize that you did it to someone else, Scorpio, or somebody did it to you and they recognize just how much they did hurt somebody. And then there's more work to be put into rectifying something and making it right again. Now, Scorpio, how people see you in your environment, they see you as Major Arcana, the Hierophant. Usually known as a Taurus. But this is having faith, having hope. Sometimes it's higher institutes of learning. It's doing things in a conventional way, a traditional way. It's also about having a moral standard, Scorpio, that we don't bend or lower for anyone, or we shouldn't. Now, people are looking at you, Scorpio, like you do have this faith, you do have this hope. You could be getting spiritually guided. Because the moon here, that's like trusting your intuition. Letting your intuition navigate you. Scorpio, I still believe that you believe that something can be attained here, a victory. Because in your environment, you have the Three of Cups. It's about rejoicing, celebrating. You'll be going out with friends you haven't seen in a while, catching up with them. It's also a card of, being reunited. And this could be with an old friend or family member, wherever it applies, Scorpio. And again, I get that feeling, when you own up to something, your fault in a situation, and of course, Scorpio, somebody else owns up to it. That's where the victory is. And it's not just saying the words, it's meaning them and learning from the experience and make sure that, this pain's not inflicted on you or anyone else again. It's being aware and that mutual respect for someone that maybe somebody didn't see before or didn't give before. Because in your hopes and fears, you have another major arcana, Scopes. Get the Emperor. Now, he's all about respect. This is sometimes depicted as Aries or Taurus. But he's about structure, he's about stability, he's about drawing a line in the sand, and that's where respect is earned and given. And the Emperor demands respect. He's earned respect. He runs an empire. The very successful business person, because he lays down the law, but he also follows the law too. Scorpio, maybe you're hoping that something has more stability in it or gets stabilized. Respect factor is mutual. Scopes, however it goes, your energy, someone else's energy you're dealing with, recognizing, what foundered in the first place. Not sweeping it under the rug, not pretending that it doesn't exist. Because Scopes, when you do this or somebody else does this, you wake up in the morning and it's still there. Hey, you ready to deal with me? And Scorpio, you being, the water sign and getting your emotions in check, it might come easier or clearer to you than to somebody else. It might be a process, a long process of transformation. And change is always good, but change is sometimes not that easy. But you learn from it, you grow from it. And it does stabilize you, Scopes. Your outcome card here is the Queen of Swords. I almost said Wands. She usually comes from the suit of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Scopes, you could be taking on this energy or someone else. Now, this is somebody who is very direct, precise, focused. Do not come at her with BS. She sees it a mile away, and it's like an insult. You better speak the truth, because she's going to hand you the truth, whether it hurts or not, because her emotions now are in the back seat. And she's going to get her point across. Now, she is a great communicator, but she's also someone who's, been there, done that, loved, lost, lived to tell about it. And she's also wiser and smarter from her mistakes. So Scorpio, whether this is your energy or someone you're dealing with, something will get rectified and something will get justified. Hold on to your faith. And keep doing things in the traditional way, the conventional way that you know how. As long as, you're not overstepping somebody else's boundaries. Heartache here can be overcome, fixed, when you do come with the truth and speak your truth and don't hide something. The Scopes, it will always be there waiting for you. So that is what I have for you. Please keep on liking, subscribing, sharing to my channel, and I'll see everybody back here real soon. Take care.